guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and welcome to another reading vlog. So this reading vlog is going to be a little bit different because I am in a reading slump, like hardcore reading slump. So we're going to be listening to a lot of tips and tricks that I've heard that helps people get out of reading slumps. We're going to try it, and hopefully by the end of this video, at the end of the week, I'm out of my reading slump. So far, I've heard 3 different things. The first one is Kindle roulette, where she literally would just go and pick random books from her Kindle, read a few chapters, and hoped that one would stick. I might try that one. I might try doing that either physically or on my Kindle. Probably my Kindle because I'm more likely to actually get into a book on my Kindle. And then the next one is switching genres. So besides my beta read that I'm doing for my author of Just One Bite, I'm probably going to be switching genres and reading a lot of like thrillers, maybe some horror. I'm not entirely sure, but we're going to be switching up the genres and trying some new stuff. And then challenges. I think the main challenge I'm going to do is using a spinner wheel, whether that to be how many pages I read that day, how many hours I read that day, or what genre I read, what book I read. I'm just going to use a spinner wheel and from there, to be honest. But those are 3 tips that I've gotten from people, and hopefully one of them will work. It's currently Sunday night. Usually I start my vlogs on Monday, but I was just feeling in the mood. I just closed off my last vlog and I was like, you know what? I'm at least going to film the intro so that in the morning I can just jump right into vlogging. So that's what we're doing. So if I'm in the same outfit as the end of the last vlog, that's why. I literally just closed that vlog out like an hour ago. But I'm going to hopefully get some of my beta read read tonight, and then tomorrow we are going to start listening to all of the tips and hopefully starting to get out of this reading slump. So we are starting with doing something that I know works for me. So I'm reading a thriller because a lot of thrillers I like to read in one sitting. Like I just have to know what's going on or else I just will think about it until I pick the book up again. So we are starting No Place Left to Hide by Megan Lally. I read a different one by this author. I can't remember the name of it, but I really enjoyed it. So I'm 7% of the way through now, and I'm already very intrigued. It starts off, and it's this girl, I forget her name, I think her name's Brooke, and she is about to find out if she is going to be accepted into Yale, and Yale is like her family thing, like everyone went to Yale. So she's pretty stressed, and they keep talking about an incident, and you kind of find out a little bit of what the incident is, but she has something to do with it, and it happened to her, and her parents are very like protective of her now, and someone is harassing her about said incident. I'm really intrigued to figure out what happened at that incident and like the truth behind it. And there's definitely going to be a plot twist. The other one did, so I know there's going to be a plot twist. There's has to be. It's like 2 in the morning, and we're going to see how far I can get into it tonight. I'm just hoping that this helps me a little bit. Like, it might not fully pull me out of my reading slump, but I hope it kind of tugs me, you know? Or just kind of like tugs the ropes a little bit and I come a little bit out of it. But very excited, very intriguing. I really hope that this author has more than this one and then the other one that I read, because I love her thrillers so much. I need to look it up. Where's my phone? Okay, so the other one that I read was That's Not My Name, and I really liked it. I think I rated it either 4 or 4.5 stars. The one I'm reading now is No Place Left to Hide, and then apparently there's a What We Did to Survive. And oh, never mind. That doesn't come out until March. So I might have to try to get an arc of that because I love her thrillers. I love them. They're so good. And the first one hooked me in so fast, and so did this one. Like, it is just so like right off the bat. There's like stuff that you're like, okay, what's going on? I need to know more. And like I said, hopefully it'll help me get out of my reading slump, but we'll see. I have a Nutella Uncrustable as well as what I'm about to eat first, which is a vanilla caramel drumstick. So going to read a bit, eat my ice cream cone, and have a good old time. Okay, good morning. It is officially Monday. I just woke up a little bit ago, and I already have a reading update. I read No Place Left to Hide last night in one sitting. Yeah, it was really good. It was a little predictable. I will leave it at that. It was a little predictable, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I had an amazing time reading it. It was still really good. It was just a little predictable. I did rate it 4 stars. I would recommend, maybe if you're in a reading slump or if you just like thrillers. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Like, yes, it was a little predictable, but in the way that You kind of knew it was coming, but you were still excited to know why, if that makes sense. I had a pre-order for a game get delivered today. The release day is tomorrow, but it came today, and I am so, so excited. This is Tales of the Shire. I'm so excited. I found out about this game probably like 2 years ago, I want to say, and it was still like not even in beta, like it was still in the very, very beginning process of making it. And so there was no release day. I had no idea when I was going to get it, and I was just so excited for it. And then it was supposed to come out last year, but then they postponed the release date because they wanted to make sure everything was good and perfect. And honestly, can't blame them. It is a game. You want things to be nice. So I am so excited to be holding this in my hands. If you don't know what this is essentially a cozy Lord of the Rings game where you make your little character and you run around the Shire as a hobbit. There's cooking, decorating, fishing, and gardening. And I can't wait, okay? I can't wait. I am so excited. So we are going to start playing this and see how it is because I cannot wait any longer. I fear I cannot wait. There she is. I'm so excited. Let me grab my Switch. I think it's downloading an update currently, and then it has to download Tales of the Shire. So we'll probably be here for a little bit. But you know what? I am sat. I am ready. I need to go take pictures of the case for Instagram and Twitter. So I'm gonna go and run and do that now. And I'll be back when we're ready to play. We're playing. I hope this is everything that I wanted it to be because if not, I might cry because like I said, I've been waiting for so long that I'm just so ready. I can't wait to like customize my character. Character customization! Okay, here I go. There I am. There wasn't a whole lot with the customization, which I'm not fully surprised about. This game for this developer, and like it's a new game, so like I'm not super surprised that there's not a whole lot. This is what I'm gonna wear. Nice, simple, you know. Oh, there's like a bunch of names that you can choose from, and I'm choosing Belladonna Butcher. Just sounds cute. I don't know if you can have like romance. Like I don't know if there's romance in this game. I didn't really look too much into that aspect. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I'll marry a little hobbit. So I'm gonna go and play around a little bit and then I'll be back. I don't know when I'll be back, but I'll be back. I don't know how far I'm gonna get into this, but we'll see. So I played for a little under 2 hours. I honestly really, really enjoy it. It's pretty fun. Now my best friend's trying it on her Switch to see if she wants to get it tomorrow. And then other than that, I've just been doing PA work, editing, and then getting stuff done for social media. We're about an hour out from Raw, so if that's exciting. I don't know most of the matches, to be honest. I just know that Rhea Ripley's in one today, so I'm definitely going to tune in, even though I tune into every single Raw, so yeah. Until Raw, I'm going to continue editing and doing social media stuff, and then hopefully maybe get a little bit of my beta read read. So we'll see how that goes. It's Raw time, and I'm literally so excited. Like I said, I don't know anything about the matches besides Rhea Ripley's in one, and that's honestly all I need to know. Yeah, I'm sad. Okay, so Raw was cool. Raw was chill. And then I got some back rubs from my fiance. And now I'm watching Grown Ups. Scamp is asleep. My fiance is asleep. And I'm gonna find something to read. I don't know if I'm gonna continue my beta read of Just One Bite or if I'm gonna go into one of my friend's books. And I think it's Clandestine. I don't know how it's pronounced. I need to figure that out. I really want to read it, and it's like a little over 100 pages, so I could read that tonight if I wanted to. So I think I'm gonna start that. I'm not entirely sure yet, but it's like 11 p.m. I am a little bit tired, so I might fall asleep earlier than normal today, which I would not complain about. I've been so tired, so I would not complain about that. I think I'm gonna start that book while I finish Grown Ups, because I've seen Grown Ups a million times. It's one of my comfort movies, and so I'll probably read while I finish that up. Morning. Let's do a quick little update. So I did finish a book last night, but I'll talk more about that later when we get home. But I sold something on Mercari, so we're at the library right now. He just ran in to print out the label, and then we're gonna go to Dollar Tree to get like a box and stuff, and then probably some snacks too, because well, what else would we do? And then we might grab lunch and then go where we sat last time and play Pokemon Go together because it's a game that we both like to play and it gets us out of the house, gets us some fresh air, And so that's, I think, the plan currently. The plan could change, to be honest. Oh, I'm just playing Pokemon Go while I wait for him in the library, but it shouldn't take too long because he's just printing out the shipping label. Okay, so I did read Clandestine by Ava Jay last night. I read it in one sitting, and oh my gosh, if you need a very quick, fast-paced, spicy novella, that one is for you. It is 𝖚𝖚𝖆𝖆𝖆 Rockstar. He is her stepbrother and her stepbrother's best friend, and then someone else in their band. I loved it so much. It was so good, and I'm pretty sure this is the author's debut, if I'm not mistaken. But oh my gosh, I rated it 5 stars. I ate it up. I loved it so much. So spicy, so good. And it was just honestly perfection. It is exactly what I needed. I don't know what I'm going to read now. After finishing that, I did read a little bit more of my beta read. I think I got to 50% of that before going to bed. Now I'm probably going to read some more of my beta read, and I don't know what I'm going to start along with my beta read. I have no idea. I'm super excited. I now have like the motivation to read, which is so nice because that motivation was just gone for so long. Okay, this angle kind of sucks. I'm sorry, but tonight was kind of a mess. So filming on my iPhone and then editing on my iPad was not that great. It was not that great. So then I had to take all of the clips I filmed on my iPhone, send them to my S25 Ultra, and then re-edit the entire beginning of the vlog, which I think I already had like almost 50 minutes of like footage. So that's not great. I did cut out a lot of it because a lot of it was just like nonsense. To re-edit all of that. Now it's 2 a.m. I'm finally done. I watched a little bit of YouTube while doing that, and then right after I went on NetGalley to request a couple books, especially At Wit's End by Bailey Hannah, because that is the next and I'm pretty sure last book in the Wells Ranch series. It's my favorite cowboy romance series besides the Done and Dusted. What is it? I literally just had it in my head and forgot about it already. The Rebel Blue Ranch series. That's the one. Now I'm going to grab my Kindle. I don't know what I'm going to read. If I'm going to start the one that I showed a little bit ago, which is Son of Sin by M.M. Riot, or if I'm going to read more of my beta read. I really have no idea. Only time will tell, but that is the current plan, is to just get comfy, turn the light red, and get some reading done before I fall asleep tonight. So I had kind of a long night last night. I was up very late. I finished my beta read of Just One Bite at like 4 a.m. and then I had some work to get done after finishing it, and then I don't know when I fell asleep, but it was late. And you know what? It's okay. I absolutely loved it. It was honestly her best work yet. My favorite book of hers so far. It was so good. I rated it 5 stars. And I just cannot wait for it to come out in September so that I can talk about it with everyone because it is so good. I don't know if I've said what it's about in this vlog yet, but it is an academy setting. The FMC is a ballerina. That's like her dream when she comes to this academy, and her mom also went to this academy. And the MMC is a werewolf vampire hybrid, and it is just absolutely amazing. I loved it so much. And so books are different, but when I was reading it, I had the same vibes of like the feelings I felt when I read Zodiac Academy. And I absolutely loved that because I ate Zodiac Academy up. Now, I don't fully know what I'm going to read. I think I'm going to continue Wolf Gone Wild by Juliet Cross because I kind of want to get that one finished this month as well. And then when my fiance gets off in like 2.5 hours, we have to go to the old place because apparently a package got delivered and I don't know what it could be because I gave all of the publishers, authors, PAs, I gave everyone that had my address for book mail and stuff, I gave the new address to them. So it might have been something that was shipped a while ago or that they couldn't change the address. I don't know. Either way, we're going to go pick that up, get some water, and then come back home. I'm super excited because like I said, I have no idea what it is, but I'm very excited. But as for what I'm going to do for the next 2.5 hours while I wait for him to get off, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to read, do social media stuff, just relax. I don't know. It's raining outside, so Scamp is watching the cars go by in the rain. He was just taking a nap. I don't know. He just woke up, but I'm going to go figure out what I'm going to do and I guess go from there. Okay, we just got home a little bit ago. I did break a nail, but I have it, so I'm just going to put it back on at some point. But we picked up the package. The Book of Runes. It says commentary by Ralph H. Bloom. I don't remember requesting this, but it even comes with a set of them, including like a little bag to put them in. So that's really cool. With the next couple days, I'm going to open this up and we're going to take a little look-see and see what's going on in there. I just don't really have the motivation to do it right now, to be honest. I think I might have tweaked something in one of my knees, and so I'm laying down. My laptop is updating so I can play Sims, and then I have the heating pad underneath my knees, and then Scamp's in the window, and also have dinner. It's just chili cheese dogs, but mine's sliced up and in a bowl. And yeah, so I'm gonna go play Sims. I think I'm gonna start a rags to riches thing where I create a sim and then I move her into just an empty lot and then cheat to make the money 0, and she has to like make money herself. I think I'm gonna start that. That sounds like fun. And then I'm also watching Full House. I might put like something else on. Like I'm having that itch. I'm having that itch to watch Jersey Shore. Yeah, I love Jersey Shore. I've been watching it probably since I was way too young to be watching Jersey Shore, but it is honestly one of my comfort shows. I don't even care. I love it so much. So maybe I'll put that on. We'll see. But I'm gonna go and play Sims for a little bit and then I'll be back. Good morning. I don't even know what to say about yesterday. I did not read. I kind of just played Sims and then scrolled on my phone until I went to sleep, like later that night. So no reading was done last night. Today's the last day of the month. I do not think I'm going to finish another book. So probably going to get my wrap up for Instagram and TikTok ready to post because I don't think I'm going to be reading any other book. Oh well. Oh well, it's fine. I think I finished 4 books, which is more books than I thought I was going to finish like a week ago. So I'll give myself that. But I have therapy in a little under 2 hours, and I'm a little bit nervous for this one because she wants to start getting into my trauma. So she had me make a little note on my phone for different traumatic events I want to talk about, how my week was, and then like just how I was in like as a kid. Like, did I make friends easy? Was I a jealous kid? This and that and the other. So I have that done. I'm gonna go through and do like one final look through to see if there's anything else that I want to add. But other than that, that's about it. I'm just kind of mentally preparing for therapy right now, and I can't focus on anything else. Probably see you guys after therapy, unless I decide to read or do anything else. But I will probably see you guys after therapy. Therapy is over. I will do a little update on that, but I'm gonna go and shower quick before my fiance gets off work because I think we might have some stuff to do. I'm not entirely sure, so that's the plan. Okay, hi guys. It is much later now. It is like 7 p.m. Therapy went really well. I was nervous because I knew that we were going to be starting to talk about my trauma, but we did it in a way that made it not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was actually pretty easy and I did not have a horrible time. So we talked about some trauma and we talked about how I react to things and stuff like that. So therapy went really well. I'm back in bed. I'm gonna grab my heating pad because my body hurts. Scamp is obviously taking a nap in the corner and I don't know what I'm gonna watch. I might just throw Full House on and grab my Kindle and just try to read a little bit. I want to see if I can finish one more book by the end of the month, which is literally midnight tonight because it's the 31st today. So I'm gonna see if maybe I could start the Son of Sin by 𝖚𝖚 Riot because it is a dark romance novella and it says it's only 100 pages. So I could read that in like a couple hours. So I think I might try to get through that just so I have one more book, end of the month on 5 books, which is not horrible. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to work on now. I might even start to see if I can find the audiobook of it, if it's on Libby or Hoopla or Audible or something, if there's even an audiobook for it. I honestly have no idea. But my fiance is out playing games tonight, and so I don't know when he's going to get home, but I had some ramen for dinner, and now I think I'm just gonna snack, do some reading, grab my heating pad, just relax a little bit, and then once midnight hits, I'm probably going to start getting stuff ready for my wrap up and stuff like that. The wrap up for Instagram is pretty much done. I just have to do like a little bit of final touches. Scamp is just so cute, just laying in the corner. Okay, so this angle again, kind of sucky, but I have the bed to myself and it is officially after midnight. So I'm gonna go in and fill out my reading journal for July and then fill out the like TBR for August. So this is like one of my most exciting things for the month. I love my reading journal so much. So I'm going to fill out my reading journal and then try to come up with some ideas for like sit down videos, because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday my roommates and my godson leave the house for majority of the day, and that's when I have most time to sit down and film like a sit down video. It might be time to change my nails, but I also don't really want to say goodbye to these ones yet. So I don't know. Like, they're not fully grown out, but like sometimes they feel a little bit weak and like they could fall off. So like it might be time, but also a little bit attached to these ones. So I don't know. So I decided, instead of just doom scrolling and try to get ideas, I'm just gonna start playing Sims, because usually when I take my mind off of social media, and that's when I get the like sit down video ideas or just any content ideas. So we're gonna load into Sims. I'm gonna continue my like rags to riches challenge. I got pretty far into it the last time I played, like a couple days ago, I think. So I'll show you my sim and show you like what we kind of are working with. And I'm also gonna put some YouTube up on my iPad. Yeah, that's the vibes for tonight. I don't know if I will start a book. It depends on how much I get into Sims, because if I'm just having fun playing Sims, I'm just gonna leave it at that, you know? If I'm having fun, I'm having fun. That's what matters to me, is I'm having a good time. I'm gonna get some snacks, and yeah, we're just gonna have a cozy little Sims night. And Scamp is taking a nap, but like on the bottom of the shelf that's in the corner. So I can't see him, which makes me really sad. I might give him some treats so that he comes out, to be honest. Okay, so this is our Sim. Her name is Madison Fitch. I love her. I wanted her to be pretty just like generic, basic, because we are doing rags to riches. So this is her everyday look, and then we have her formal wear, her like gym attire, sleepwear, her party wear, which is a little bit more dressed up than I wanted it to be, but I love this dress, so I had to do it. And then her swimwear when it's warm out, and then when it's cold. So this is her house, and please bear with me. I am not a builder, okay? I am not a builder, so this is what we are working with. And nothing really matches all that well. It was just I had to get some cheap stuff, and so this is what we're working with. Like I said, not a whole lot, but we needed some sort of shelter. So she has like a little kitchen, very tiny bathroom, and then her little trash can that makes her money. And then this is how she makes money majority of the time. Like, we do live close to like fishing spots, so she also goes fishing, but this is mainly how she makes her money. And right now we're sitting at 1,400 simoleons. Please say hi. Say hi. Something fell. And I don't. Oh, maybe. Okay. Oh, my entire bag. And my nail fell off. Warning. I'm now missing a nail. It's down there. I will glue it back on. But what is today? What is today? Friday, Saturday, and Sundays are usually my like really good days. I get things done. Everyone's out of the house besides me and my fiance, so I can just relax and hang out and film. And today's just starting off not like that. Not like that. So I'm gonna go glue my nail back on, and then I really don't know. I'm going to finish up doing some PA stuff and hopefully read, because I am just going crazy. It's Friday, so it is the beginning of SummerSlam. Tonight is SummerSlam kickoff, and we also have SmackDown tonight. And then tomorrow and Sunday are SummerSlam. So very excited for that. Like, at least I have that. But yeah, so there's at least that, okay? I am honestly probably losing my mind today, but you know what? It happens. It's okay. We're all right. I wanted to film a bunch of stuff today, but our roommates are on their way home because they're leaving work early, which completely fine. I just need to now film those tomorrow instead. But my stomach hurts. I need Miralax. I need to eat. Yeah, it's just not a great time. It's just not a great time, okay? But you know what? I don't want to be that type of content creator that just comes on. It's just like, everything's fine. Everything's fine when it's not fine. I want to be real with you guys. Today is not a good day. Today is just not. Like, it's just not a great day. But you know what? There's always tomorrow. There's always later today. It could get better, you know? So, yeah, I'm gonna go get some stuff done, glue my nail back on, and then prepare for the SummerSlam kickoff. Love you guys. Okay, we just got home. I did buy a book at Walmart, but my fiance just took it to our office. But I accidentally bought book 3 in the Serpent in the Wings of Night universe, thinking that it was book 2. And it is, in fact, the first book of like the second duet. But now I'm on Amazon and I'm probably going to get books 1 and 2, The Serpent in the Wings of Night and The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. So we'll see. But I also got the entire Insidious movies, every single one, because this is one of my favorite horror franchises. I love the Insidious movies. They are literally so good. Love them so much. I also got sour gummy bears. Have never had them. Kind of want to try them. And then I saw, I've never seen these either, the pumpkin spice caramel ghirardellis. So I got that. And then I also got dill pickle hot Cheetos because I love dill pickle. I love hot Cheetos. I love them. And then I saw this. I've never seen these either. And I was like, I need to try that. It's smoked Gouda mac and cheese chips. Sue me, but I had to do it. And then we went to Subway and I paid $1 extra to get some of the Happy Gilmore 2 cups. So we got Oscar and we got Hal. I don't remember his name. And now I'm gonna get ready for SmackDown. And then after SmackDown, I'm gonna watch the SummerSlam kickoff and honestly continue reading. I did start a new book. I did. I started A Ship of Bones and Teeth by Karina Halle. I'm not entirely sure. But I did start this. I got 10% of the way through and I'm enjoying it. I've never read a Little Mermaid retelling, but making it dark. I don't even think I've read a Little Mermaid retelling or like a fantasy romance with a siren, but I'm very excited for this. Like I said, 10% of the way through. I'm gonna try to get some more of this read today. And other than that, there's not a whole lot. I'm gonna go get comfy clothes on and just get nice and cozy for the night. Okay, so the chips were not that great. I gave them to one of our friends to have because I just won't eat them. These are pretty good. They're very pumpkin spicy, which I like, and the caramel just adds that perfect little extra touch. Sorry, that's not how I want. Sorry, a match just ended and it did not end how I wanted it to. But so yeah, those two, the chips were all right, not that great. I'm not gonna finish them, but one of our friends is. And then the chocolates are pretty good. So if you like caramel, you like pumpkin spice, highly recommend these. Okay, it is Saturday night. I did not film at all today. At all. We left the house kind of almost right after I woke up, and then I wanted to do a little shopping. So I have a little haul, and then we got home, watched SummerSlam, I took a bath, and now here I am. I do have a reading update. I'm 45% of the way into A Ship of Bones and Teeth by Karina Halle. I'm eating it up. I am absolutely loving it. It is everything I needed, and I didn't even know it. So for our haul, we went to Five Below. I got a new phone case. It's just orange. I love orange. Spooky season. Yeah. And then I got a new AirPods case. This is like the exact same case I had for my old AirPods. So, had to get it again. I'm obsessed. I love this case. It is so nice. And then they had Halloween baby squishmallows. So I got two. I got the little sharky because I love sharks. And then I had to get the pumpkin cow. And this is Jefferson and Gordon. I'm obsessed with them. And then I got just a pair of sweatpants. Haven't tried them on. Don't know if they're comfortable, but I really like them. And I think I'm probably going to wear them tomorrow for SummerSlam because we're just lounging on the couch. So yeah. And then the last things, I got two t-shirts. I also got some snacks, but I'll show you those tomorrow. But I got this Twilight t-shirt because how could I not? And then this one, when I saw this, I was like, yeah, you're coming home with me. Yeah, it's Snooki and it says pickles is my thing. And well, I love pickles and I love Jersey Shore. I think I was literally just talking about how much I love Jersey Shore a couple days ago. So had to get it. And then we went to Hot Topic and I got 3 t-shirts. Usually when I go Hot Topic now, I just go look at the wrestling t-shirts and get some and leave. So the first one, Cody Rhodes, obviously. And then they were buy 2, get 1 free. So this was the free one. And then I also got Penta. I love Penta. And then I got Jacob for 2. I don't know which one I'm going to wear tomorrow. Today I wore CM Punk, obviously, because CM Punk's match was today. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. That, I'll probably talk about it tomorrow, but I just need some time because what the fuck was that? Even though I kind of predicted it. Anyways, I don't know if I'm going to wear this one tomorrow or if I'm going to wear my other Cody Rhodes one or if I'm going to wear my Jacob for 2 one because he has a match tomorrow or if I'm going to wear my Rhea Ripley one because she has a match tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. That is a tomorrow morning decision for me. I also ordered some stuff from Etsy and then Amazon. I don't think any of it will be here in this vlog. Probably some of my next vlogs, maybe. I really don't know because this vlog ends tomorrow, which is kind of sad, but I think we finished a couple books in this one though, right? So like at least my reading slump is like slowly leaving. I want to be completely out of my reading slump by August 13th because a readathon that I'm participating in starts on the 13th. And so I want it to be completely gone by then so I can lock in for that readathon. It is just a readathon for fun, but I'm going to be vlogging it and I want it to be a good readathon vlog. I'm going to go sit with my heating pad and my lovely little Kindle and hopefully have a better night than I did last night. Also, complete side note, I did lose all of my nails today. The 2 pointers kept just breaking off. So I was like, you know what? I am done. And I'll probably redo my nails tomorrow, maybe Monday. I really don't know. But soon, because I cannot stand the feeling of my hands with no nails on anymore. I'm just so used to having them that I need them. But now I'm going to go relax. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday, so that means it's the last day of SummerSlam. And I woke up wanting to go shopping. Yeah. I woke up wanting to go shopping. Will I go shopping? Maybe. I'm gonna see if I have any self-control. We'll figure it out. It is only noon and SummerSlam doesn't start until 5. I'm not watching it until our roommate gets home from work and I don't know when that's gonna be. So we might be starting it late or we might be starting it on time. I really don't know, but I am excited nonetheless. Okay, so we just got home a little bit ago. We went to Walmart. We stopped at GameStop, but I didn't get anything. And then we went to Menards to see if they had their Halloween stuff out. And then a little bit, so I'm going to show you what I got. So they didn't have that much out. Like just, it feels like they're starting to get stuff out. So I got this pillow to go on the chair that's in my little reading nook on the porch. So I'm super excited about that. I think that's the only Halloween thing I got. But then I was also craving beef jerky, and at Walmart, I got the Jack Link's original, but then Menards had my favorite, which is the Korean barbecue fire-grilled pork jerky, so I got that. And then the last thing I got was at Walmart. I wanted to get Cody Rhodes, and they had one of just him, but then they had this one that also comes with a belt, so I had to do it. I did it, yeah. Now it's only 1:30, so I'm going to watch Full House. I have a heating pad on my knee because I didn't wear my knee brace out today, so my knee's a little sore. So I'm gonna lay in bed, use my heating pad, watch Full House, and then probably read some more of A Ship of Bones and Teeth. And I think that's going to be the plan for right now. Okay, so it is now a little bit after 7 p.m. My fiance is on his way back with our roommates, and then we're going to start SummerSlam. I am so behind. I'm trying to avoid Twitter like it is the plague so I don't get spoiled. I still haven't done my nails. In fact, I literally took a nap. I took a nap, and honestly, I needed that. I woke up so refreshed. Like, I needed that nap for sure. But now I'm getting some snacks together. I have the Harvest Snaps tomato and basil. I love these things. They're like baked red lentil. I don't know. I don't even know what a lentil is, but I love these. And then I have the pork jerky that I showed earlier, as well as the Peeler's Gummy Mango. These ones and the banana ones are my absolute favorites. They're so good. I think I'm gonna redo my hair. It is quite literally just me throwing it up in a messy bun, but like this messy bun just isn't doing it for me. Okay, it probably looks the same, but to me it looks a little bit better. It's just, it is almost hair wash day, and so it's getting a little bit greasy. I think I might throw some dry shampoo in it quick, to be honest, but it is almost hair wash day, and so it starts to look a little greasy and thinner than normal, so I just throw that shit up. But yeah, and my snack's ready. They're probably gonna be home in about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on some stops or whatever. But I'm gonna go get everything ready. Hopefully we can actually restart it and we don't have to wait for it to end to watch it, because if that's the case, I don't know if we'll end up watching it together tonight. I'm gonna watch it tonight regardless, but yeah, I really don't know. I will see y'all in a little bit. Okay, hi guys. It is way later. It is like 1:30 in the morning, and SummerSlam is officially over. I loved it. I had such a good time this weekend. The John Cena Cody Rhodes match was probably my favorite match of the entire weekend. It was brutal, but it was so good. And obviously, I was very happy with the outcome. Yeah, I literally got this today in this vlog. I showed him, and at first I was like, is it a bad omens? Is it bad luck? And then he won, and I was like, yeah. Yeah, that's my boy. So excited. And I was right on all of the predictions besides 3. So I will take that. I will take it. Now I'm trying to set up something to transfer from Spotify over to Apple Music, because Spotify is apparently rolling out this thing where you have to upload your ID to prove you're not a child. And I'm sorry, but I am not uploading my ID to listen to music. I'm just not. I simply am just not. And so I'm switching to Apple Music, which honestly I'm kind of excited for. I kind of like Apple Music. So super exciting. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to transfer everything, because I have like so many liked songs and playlists that I just don't want to do it all by myself. So hopefully I can. If not, it's going to take me so long, but I'll do it. And I really don't have a reading update. I did not read much at all today. And so I finished, 3 books, I think, in this vlog, which honestly, for being in a reading slump, is not bad. And I realized that we were going to do like challenges and stuff, and then I completely forgot to do challenges because the thriller kind of just pulled me out of my reading slump. So like, I didn't have to do challenges because the thriller did its job. So at least there's that. I did read, I think, 3 books. If I'm not mistaken, I read 3. I'm so tired. I have my heating pad like strapped to my stomach. Like it's like tied onto my stomach. But I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching. If you have made it this far, put a werewolf emoji in the comments for my beta read of Just One Bite by S.L. Cokeley. It would mean the world to me if you could like, comment, subscribe, comment anything that you want to see from me in the future, and I will see you in the next one.